Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to make an edit. So there's gonna be two versions. There's gonna be a free version, and there's gonna be the paid version. All right. And I honestly recommend getting a paid version, but if you want free as well, yeah, you can get the free version. So we're gonna start off with the free version. All right. So let's begin. All right. So you need two things. You need you need whatever funk song you want to use. So I've got my funk song right here. I adjusted it a bit so I don't get copyrighted, and just sounds better like this. And I've got my clips right here. Ideally you should have 5 clips, and you're probably gonna start off in this like this if you're on PC, because I'm only gonna teach on PC. And then you gotta change your layout to vertical. Trust me, this is gonna be so much better. And before you start editing, put in your clip first. Like you drag in your clip, and you click on ratio over here, aspect ratio, and you should see like a drop box. You click on 3:4. So you just see a drop box, and you click on 3:4. All right, now you have your edit right here. So what you gotta do with this edit, scale it up. I recommend 254, which is like the perfect amount for me. So now that you've got this, Control B, so because Control B is the cut shortcut, and then you gotta cut exactly when the beat drops. So I'm gonna go a bit forward because I know the beat doesn't drop there. Okay, let's find it. Here. Wait, no. A bit further. Nope. Oh, right there. So now, whenever you go in, it should sound kind of like. All right. Now that you've got your beat drop right here, find your first clip. So I used sniper in this match. It's gonna be a bit easier. So like a sniper. Oh wait, no, I actually use knife here, I think. Yeah. So like sniper and knife, they're both the easiest ones to make. So you find your clips. So let me find my clip. It's my kill is right there. And like as you can see, this is the kill right here. So you gotta go back a bit, and then you gotta have to see when the red like when your hitbox starts like having red things, and like to check it has to be the first frame, or you can just check when the scoreboard does that. All right. As soon as you do that, pause on this frame and cut. Like literally just cut it, and then click backspace. So now you have your kill instantly. Move your song, of course, down here. So now you have it on the beat drop. As you can see, just like that. Now turn off main track magnet and zoom in a little bit so you can see it in third intervals, kind of like this. You see this? Alright. Now you go right over here, and then you take this, and bang. Alright, so now you have like a little bit of free time on like a black canvas, whatever, and it's bang. So now you grab these two things. You grab these two. I think it's better to get one first though. And then you grab these where you killed it. Leave your cursor thing right here, and then you click on your video track and you cut right here. So then you get your other part of the clip and then your kill. And then now that you know your kill, we move on to the next step. All right. So now we are on the next step. Here you gotta get your clips into a like beat into the beat of the song. So my one has a so on the next bar, so like every time it just plays a big sound, you do a kill. So like you gotta cut exactly where your where the big hit was. So for example, for me it'll be here. So right, but it can be any funk song. Boom. Yep. So now that you've got your excess part, you got your part right here. You don't delete that. Now you've got this part. You've cut it. Now find your next kill and repeat this process. All right. Now once you've got all of your clips right here, so I got all my clips. We got this ending part. So like this big clip. We got all of this, but I don't have any more kills, so we just do one more beat, one more bar, beat, whatever you want to call it for yourself. I call it a bar, and then you gotta cut there, and you fade out. Like, just look at this, like bang, right here. So then, yeah, so then go, and you leave a tiny bit of your. You know, just like that. You leave a tiny bit. Alright, and then now, after adding a few effects and a bunch of filters, you should have something like this. And this is the final edit, like the final version of the edit for the non-pro version, the standard version. Alright, here it is. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this isn't like the greatest version, like not the greatest possible, but like this is probably like the highest quality I could get to use a standard version instead of the pro version, which I usually use pro version. So yeah, now we're gonna start the pro version. So like 3, 2, 1. Alright, now that you've got your funk song and your clip, I'm gonna change up my font. I'm just gonna make it a bit. So change it. Alright, now I'm not gonna get copyrighted. Alright. I have my funk song right here. So now we grab our clip and we put it right here. Yippee! Of course, we put it right here. And then we have our ratio. We click here and it should show you a 3:4. You click on that one, 3:4, alright? And you go on top of here, scale 254. 254. This is the perfect amount for edits because it fills up the entire screen for horizontal. Alright, and now we gotta find the beat drop of our song and cut right there. So I know my one's a bit further, so you just gotta find the beat drop. So I'm gonna find my beat drop and I'm gonna cut right when it drops. Alright, so it's kind of like this. Right here. That is my beat drop. So now whenever you sound it, it should sound like this. Right, like this. As you can see, yep. My one is straight up on the beat drop. So now I'm gonna find my first kill. So it's right here. I missed it just now. Right here. So as you can see, we find our first kill, and now we gotta cut exactly where we first killed him. And to do this, you just move around with your arrow keys to each frame, and over here you should see the score change. So I see the score change, and when I get the point, the red crosshair also appears, which is the exact point where you need to have your crosshair. So that then the first thing, so it kills. You know what I mean? And now we just do Control B if you're on PC, or just cut it on mobile. So now we have this part, and we just remove the excess part. Just get rid of it. So now you have your kill straight like that. Now you put on your funk right here. So now you have your beat drop and the kill at the exact same time. It's like this. As you can see, it's on the beat drop. And now we are going to find this. There it is. We're gonna try to do it. We're gonna try to zoom in so we can get these 3-second intervals right here. As you can see. Now we select these two. We put our crosshair, whatever cursor thing right there, and we drag our clips here. However, you might see it doesn't work because you gotta turn off main track magnet. So then it's like this. Now you can see. Now we just leave the crosshair here, and then you just move your funk so it just goes like this. So you have an excess part of funk, and you have your video clip right here. You extend it. Yep. And now you have this part. This is the exact part where you need to cut. So exactly where you cut it right before, you cut here again. So then it's like this. So it just cuts. Boom. It cuts. Okay. Now we have an on beat kill, and we gotta do another one. To do this, you gotta listen to the song, and you gotta cut exactly where the next beat starts. So you just look at this right here, bang. So it's like that. You see that? That's the perfect place. This is exactly where you need to cut. And now you should probably have some excess part of the video, the kill, and you have this. So now you have your next beat, and you go find your next kill. And yep, it's right around here. Yep, I found it. And we need the red crosshair thingy or the scoreboard changing. That's the frame that you need. And now you turn on main track magnet, just to help to make your life much more easier. And just delete this excess part. So now we have this. Boom. That's exactly what we need. And we just leave a tiny bit more of the track in. So I'm gonna leave this much and just fade it out, kind of like that. Boom. And now we have done the clips. Alright, so after you have put on your filters and effects, I'm not going to be diving deep into that because it's like more depending on your video, what you want on your video. So like, yeah, this is how your edit should look like. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I got a picture of a noob here because, I don't know, this is some random thing I drew, like when I was bored. So, yep, thank you so much for watching this video. I want to say thank you so much for hitting 1,000 subscribers. But like, by the time this is out, I'm probably already at 1.2 thousand subscribers. But it honestly depends. At the time of recording this, I have 1,150 subscribers. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Join the Discord server, or the Discord server. I'm gonna pin the comment. I'm just gonna put the link in the pinned comment. You should really check it out, because then you could join my videos and you can be in one of my edits, for example, and like 1v1 me and stuff. And you can even join you can join giveaways and stuff, and just be notified about stuff about my channel. But definitely don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it to absolutely everyone you know who absolutely sucks at editing. And trust me, there's probably quite a few people that suck at editing. Make sure to subscribe, like, all of that stuff. And thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video, or I guess you can watch one of my shorts. Yeah.